Welcome back to the Quick Slant on Green Bay Packer Nation and greenbaypackernation.com. Today we're going to be talking about the impact Khalil Mack will have on the Bears defense in general, and then we'll talk a little bit about how that new and improved Bears defense will impact the coming game between the Packers and the Bears in their vaunted rivalry. But before we get started with that, as always, I do want to remind you, if you are new here and haven't subscribed yet, we'd love to have you hit that subscribe button, tap that bell notification so you get notified every time we post a new video. And if you haven't yet, share this video with a friend. So let's talk about the addition of Khalil Mack to the Bears. Does this improve the Bears defense? I think unequivocally, of course it does. I can't imagine anyone even trying to argue that the addition of Khalil Mack will not improve the Bears team. The addition of a defensive player of that caliber to any team in the league would automatically improve that defense. That is kind of a scary proposition for Packer fans because of the fact that the Bears were already a very good defense. The Bears were in the top 10 in both points allowed per game and yards allowed per game. So it's a scary defense to begin with. You add Khalil Mack in there, and that's just going to ramp up the pressures on the quarterback, the number of sacks. And this is going to be a good defense. I would say that the addition of Mack is going to push the Bears defense from roughly a number 10 defense in the league up into the top 5 defense in the league, which for anybody in the NFC North, to be honest, that is a scary proposition because of the fact that the Minnesota Vikings already have a defense that ranks in the top 5. This is going to make the NFC North a challenge for both the Packers and the Lions. Well, even the Bears and the Vikings when they play each other, because of the fact that for the Packers, it's really going to come down to Aaron Rodgers and company versus very good defenses and who will win out. It's kind of like putting your heavy hitters in the fight and seeing who's going to win the boxing match. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. I still see that the Packers have enough offensive weapons to overcome the improved defenses in the NFC North. If we look back to last season when Aaron went out, Brett Hundley went in, the Packers still had a chance to win the game against the Vikings in the later portions of the game. It didn't happen because of an interception, but the fact of the matter is, if Aaron had played throughout that game, the Packers would have found holes and would have probably won that game. So I think in the end, the Packers' offense is still a little too unstoppable for both these very good defenses. Now, coming out of the gates in Game 1, Bears versus Packers, is there going to be enough rhythm in the Packers' offense to overcome the Bears' improved defense? Typically, defenses don't come out as rusty as offenses, in my opinion. You may miss assignments here and there as far as your gaps, but it's not quite the same as an offensive lineman missing a blocking assignment and resulting in a sack. But I think that the Packers showed in the one drive we got with Aaron Rodgers, I think they showed that even with the newest members of the Packers, aka Jimmy Graham, I think that they're going to come out of the gates just firing on all cylinders, really, in my opinion. So I think it's really going to come down to Patton's defense versus Mitch Trubinsky. If Trubinsky has improved, if he has a great game like he had at times last season, and if Mike Pettine's defense isn't the improved defense that we all kind of expect it to be, then we might be in, I wouldn't call it necessarily a shootout, because I don't expect either of these teams to score a lot of points in this game, but it may come down to which offense gets within field goal range the last time. So let me know what you guys think about the addition of Khalil Mack and how that's going to impact the dynamic in the NFC North, and your opinion on how that improved Bears defense is going to come into play in the coming game, the rivalry between the Packers and Bears. And until next time, go Pack.